I am currently stalling going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. But the thought occurred to me that a lot of our traumas, and this is not going to sit well for a lot of people, so I'm just mentally prepared for people being angry in the comments, but a lot of our traumas result from an angry, bitter, black mother or grandmother, auntie, black woman, period. And for some reason, we've become this untouchable monolith in black culture and black societies, that it doesn't matter what grandmama or mom or big mama does to hurt people, that she is this untouchable figure. And I think that's why a man like Kevin Samuel was so what would be the word? Was so shocking to people. Trying to think at 5:30 in the morning. Was so shocking to people because for so long men have not been able to openly admit that women are ruining their lives. And you can kind of see when you watch a lot of these red pill men interact with one another and with women, that their problems never started in relationships. It started with mom. It started at home. It started with mom and grandma and aunties and all those people in their lives. And it's a fact that black men and young black women have been raised to worship black women, regardless of their merit, regardless of any contribution, any real contribution that they've had to society. And you can see that even in culture and music. Like, we all know the lyric by Tupac, and even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. No, we have to have a standard for ourselves. I'm a black mother, and when I became a mother, or when I even found out that I was pregnant, my personal life I put on hold because there is another life now that has not messed up yet, that has not been messed up yet. And it's my job to make sure that he does not mess up, that he knows the right way to go. And the best way that I can do that, other than, providing him whatever it is that he's going to need, is my example. You cannot be a black queen and a crack fiend. You can't. You cannot be a black queen and a whore. You can't. It's just two things that don't go together. What queen do you know of any time period? Real queens, I'm talking about. What queen do you know that had a history of being a whore? Don't worry, I'll wait. You don't know of that. What queen do you know has multiple men meeting their children and calling themselves their uncles? It's not a real thing. What queen do you know is living on food stamps because she just doesn't want to work? Not that she can't, because she doesn't want to figure out a way to provide for these children that she brought here. When are we going to address this? We can't be progressive as a community when the women are stuck in 1975, 1980, 1960, 1950. It's 2022. There are too many ways to create your own money. There are too many different routes that you can go. No one. If damn, what is her name? If them 1,000-pound sisters could make however much money they're making just by documenting their obesity, what excuse do you have to be sitting on food stamps, on disability? I can't imagine much things that are more disabling than being 600 pounds. I just can't. So we have to stop making excuses for Black women. And again, this is even for myself. I had to stop making excuses for myself. Like, at a certain point, you did what you did. Yes, might have been hurt as you were growing up, but once you become an adult and once you want to call yourself grown, do grown people shit. Do grown people stuff. What do grown people do? They take, or they see their situation and they take it, or they capitalize off of it. That's what grown people do. That's what investors do. That's what people who are trying to build a future do. Not sit back and blame everybody else for the reasons that you are lacking or incompetent, or the reasons that you don't have the life that you want. You can go get it. We can go get it. All we have to do is get off our butt. All we have to do is stop depending on the government for everything. All we have to do is stop pointing our finger at Black men that we slept with to create these children. So, again, this doesn't cover, obviously, all Black women. There are a lot of Black queens out there who are truly trying their best to do right by themselves, by their men, and by their children. And I'm not talking about y'all. Who I'm talking about is the entitled. The ones who think that everybody owes them something, or that anybody owes them anything. No, nobody owes you anything. And the only way that anyone should garner respect from other people is by earning it. So I'm probably going to have to talk a lot about this, because there are so many Black women who just think that, oh, I am just amazing just because I am Black and I am a woman. And it's just like, you're also almost 200 pounds overweight. You don't wear your own hair. You put a mask on every day. And I'm not talking about the cloth mask. I'm talking about makeup, boo. You put a mask on every day, and that is how you present yourself to the public. And you think that's a queen? Come on. Let's not do this anymore. Let's really understand what our role is so that we can move forward.